I'm on plan T at this point.
Range Wilson, fitness, comedy, life. Funny, but not funny looking.
There is big money to be made in telling people how to be happy. If you do a web search on happiness, you get back all kinds of bullshit. 14 steps to happiness, 7 keys to happiness. All this advice from these so-called experts trying to teach you how to optimize your potential and potentiate your optimization. Let's put all that bullshit aside right away. Let's talk about the real secret to happiness. Some people say it's optimism. Think happy thoughts and all will be fine. In fact, some people say you can actually make good things happen simply by thinking positive, which is complete and utter bullshit. If you can manifest your own destiny, do you really think we'd end up with the world we're in today, where 1% of the people have all of the money? What happened to the other 99% of us not manifest quite right? Of course not, it's nonsense. As for optimism itself, it's all well and good, but last I checked, optimism cannot stop bad things from happening. In fact, I found that optimistic people often miss obvious problems that could have been easily solved if they had been caught early, because they're too busy being optimistic. So that can't be the secret. Other people say that striving towards a goal is what makes you happy. Maybe you get there, maybe not, but put in the hard work, take charge of your life, and then you'll be happy. But that can't be it either. I've known a whole bunch of driven people who were miserably unhappy. And I've also known a bunch of complete slackers who are perfectly happy just sitting around doing nothing in particular for decades on end. So that can't be the secret to happiness either. Other people say the secret to happiness is material comfort. I'm not talking about wealth, just comfort. A recent study found that $70,000 seems to be the magic point where more money does not make you any happier. But it can't just be getting to $70,000. I'm nowhere close to that, and I'm happy. And you look at the third world people, the ones who have nothing, and you interview them, and most of them seem to be happy. You find some guy living in a sewer pipe, and he's happy. And he tells the interviewer that, and as far as anyone can tell, he's telling the truth. So it can't just be material comfort either. And it's those third world studies that reveal the truth. Here's the real secret to happiness: low expectations. That guy living in a sewer pipe knows he's never going to be CEO of a multinational corporation. He's never going to be Secretary General of the United Nations. He's going to live a miserable life by first world standards, but he's okay with that. He does not expect anything more. That's the true secret to happiness. Unhappy people simply expect too much from life. You see this all the time in career-minded individuals. They're plotting every little move in the promotion game, getting obsessed over every detail, worried about every little setback or perceived slight. I've had people tell me in all seriousness about their detailed plan for getting promoted to manager in 2 years and then to director in 3 years after that, and then they would be happy. And of course, it's all nonsense. If you want to be truly happy, have a job, not a career. Now, don't get me wrong, you should do your job well, and if you get promoted, that's great. If not, that's okay too. And if you do get promoted, the new position should be a job, not a career. Because in today's world, no matter how carefully you plan, no matter how hard you work, there are a dozen ways you can get completely blown out of the water. In fact, the most likely outcome of any endeavor is failure. I'm a great example of that. But you should realize that fact and embrace it. Always have a contingency plan. I'm on plan T at this point. I'm running out of letters. But that's okay. I'm still happy, even when my initial successes turn into failures. And if I do run out of letters, I'll find a sewer pipe somewhere and I'll crawl into it with a smile on my face. Like this video if you liked it, share on social media, leave a comment below, and most importantly, subscribe. My name is Range Wilson, and I'll see you next time.